Tajo,
Yes.
yeah, Obi Bisa say under 20 na year ball ewo Egypt no. And the Black Stars, Black Satellites etimi enya the second win of the competition in 3 games after drawing with DR Congo. So what it means say you are qualified to the quarterfinals and we've topped our group with 7 points. So possibly when the opponents into the quarterfinal no. And so you group A there are countries like Egypt, South Africa, no money, Sierra Leone, war. So new bedi third a possible opponent. Apart from that, Osaka Group B, were the likes of Nigeria, Kenya, and Tunisia. No? So a honum so new bit. So either of those two groups, Group A or Group B, either of them will be our possible opponent. So Niatiana said we are just one match away from World Cup qualification, said you.
Okay.
One match away. Quarter final, no, you share. You qualify.
Okay.
Because you share quarter final, what it means is you be into the last 4. And the last 4 teams now we semi-finalists, we secure that slot to the 2025 FIFA Under 20 World Cup.
Okay.
So we are just one match away from that. Sergio, FA Cup, a Trump Divisa, any golden kicks this year. So possibly omunina a lower tier sides. What it means here no be winning ebe wuremu into the finals. Ye sha see by intense CD but yenya 2 times AC. FA Cup since 2001 Anas Mohammed e share ma kotokomo shaking face no. E back in 2010-2011 no. Nania FC was the team to win the first FA Cup when the tournament returned. And they defeated Kumasi Asante Kotoko by a good to nil at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Okay.
And no more lower tier sides, third division. Apart from that, in 2016, Yenya Okwewu United no musu lower tier side.
Okay.
Omusu Remu ewo the FA Cup final. I remember they played Bichim United ewo Cape Coast. Emma Bichim United eshomo.
Yeah.
During Abednego Tete Moni our normal time no. That was the time Bichim United won and proceeded to CAF Confederations Cup in the following year. So, you have 2 occasions lower tier sides Euremu into the finals. Yeah. So, these are the 2 occasions. Nania FC and of course, Obeka Okowu United Amonsu Euremu. Sergio Kotoko FA Cup finals for Mabo. AF4 since I FA Cup every 10 years. And they move on, Sergio, we need back up. Not just on why so unfortunate. Because in 2011, when they lost against Nania, they met Mediama in 2013. They lost against Mediama. In 2015 again, Takradi. They lost against Mediama. Before 2017, Kotoko Koshe has Tamale during that 3-1. So these are the 4 finals that Kotoko have played. And out of those finals, Omo Winimu Bakope. And that is the only win against House of Folk. They lost those first 3 na Edi Kaimba twice against Mediama and 1 against Nania FC. Sergio Obinsu Bisa say Europa Conference League Sergio. Eno de omo sha ase boy de Sergio enche 2021-2022 year na competition no e bae.
Okay.
Na competition no since 2015 na UEFA kra e sha ase dwene ho about how to give opportunity to the lower ranked European league sides. Say be a more national rank no. Where like Liechtenstein, all those other countries, just to give them opportunity to also make a way in European league. But on 2-3 occasions it's usual these top European leagues na edge. The first one was AS Roma when Jose Mourinho won for them by beating Feyenoord, and Obesaka near West Ham United also share Fiorentina. And last season, only last season, Pen Obeka said an Eastern European club, Kraji, Olympiacos or share Fiorentina. So these are the only 3 sides of Moji Europa Conference League. No, so you been so beside say Ghana ha region Ben na produce teams of my winning league. Regions Ben na produce more. So you Western region can numbers and also. But more produce 4 winners. It also change region.
Okay.
Yes. Because Western region are produce secondary 11s wise. In 1960 they were champions. Obeka secondary Hazakes and so 1977 and of course the last 2 league titles have been in the Western region. Mediama in 2023, and of course Samatex in 2024. All car regions now, a dorsal now, Obeka, even though Kotoko and Ash Golden Kwan a free Ashanti region ha. And of course, the Nation FCA to me we need this season now. Omoba beka the Ashanti region contingent no. But the Joe, wow stars the no say 10 year ko Lagos cities. So who can say?
Yeah.
Because the year they won, they were up north, no more upper west. And as I say, team no so almost sister dino, Eddie free a honomo, Eddie a greater Accra. So they say, oh, idea, all the Bema wa for now all the Bema Accra for. That is where the contention is. And Bono Afo has also given us 2 winners, Mika, Adriana Stars, and of course Brikum Chelsea, with Dwas being the only team from Central region. So say you Oka regional produce more teams. Oka in terms of more teams are say you Enone Western region. Say you abedi on an FE question say you abedia say yen struggle. Say ye be media about best say my best today. Say you within a season. The me metias no.
Generation and a season.
Say like say a year.
Okay.
Say a year. Say bia you see a few we the best player of the season. I feel we need the best player of the year.
Yeah.
Because there have been better players who have never won all those individual best. There have been better players. And so Joe coach I always rate him. But Joe on G Africa best.
Yeah.
Kanwa we need Africa best. And the Prince of Monaco, Victor Ikpeba Munina. But Joe JJ Okocha is a better player than all of them. And me to the beer, those are the things that among for the beer more parameters. But the Joe, near Matiti de Abedi Pele, they have been better players at Ghana's a produce more than him. But in as much as you're also any the only person what did the Africa best 3 times in a day. So Joe, I never feel ever journey. But to me, say Joe, I've heard there have been better players Ghana produce who are better than Abedi Pele. Abedi Pele na bien atumu aka say onu polo na any good. So say you eno ni asem no. Say you Aaron wan Bisaka. Eno na ne switch no eye complete. Na obeka ya DR Congo fo na di nechia afi na bibia ababe tutu ya switch na eye complete. So next month you kura international friendlies omobebo after the season no. He's available for selection. And of course, subsequent World Cup qualifiers here from September. And so, oh, DR Congo, Jine pa group no mono. They are now topping the group, including the likes of Senegal, no money Sudan. They are topping the group. And last World Cup, they came very close and they played in the playoffs now. Near Nigeria, from now they met Tunisia, and it's possible say at least someone team top group. The possible second place slot now, omobe enter into playoffs no. And so betimi anya. But mpempi ya na manfo dwene ho say e World Cup nti no mo ba na. Say you do na often times ya na yesa. Inaki say you konya opportunity e was Spain meje di se kawama. And there are a lot of players almost various other African countries now awo. So be kai Shola Miobi e Newcastle. Nigeria phone dinechi sa. Yeboko 2014 World Cup na the nationality switch complete. But ono oye lucky set the late Stephen Keshi etimi invite no Emma me participate the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. Now Manchester City will right back be a friend in Nebdun Onuoha later on Obebo Sunderland. Say you ono so Nigeria phone dinechi sa wa ma ohun so ma qualify 2014 World Cup no say waswochi. And a coach ni say heni ha. Time aye di wachi no wa ma. So you for me, Edin Ketia de me menkai anase mente se waka sembi itia Canada. Ana like I say or the England to Canada in terms of Libya and some kika. So for me, if he decides to switch nationality now or be born Ghana, say you me I don't have problem with that. Because I think for per what we've watched, the seasons I was here kind from England from Arsenal to Crystal Palace. Say you he's a good striker who can also who can also give us a positive vibe in our national team, Black Stars. So I don't have any qualms or any problem with that. Say Edin Ketia, Babe joining the Black Stars.
But the other one, no message or the by say, yeah, two mungu because I'm gonna say I'm far more national teams, and I'm gonna be more. Mom fire may I don't know, but
yeah. So the
we
tennis.
is a one bisaka in Ketia. So when you rule at play war 3 Lions.
Yeah,
Come where Africa. The end to a movie baby cry. Yes. Because me one man me boy me enkoji World Cup bia. Find me bia special bia. Nti omo amfie my enso so omo so hanom. Wabra players wa omo are willing to play for the Black Stars. All right. Do you find now? All right. If it's true, Abedi Pele has accepted polo is the best, then I've thrown in the towel. And if he as wajatum prekope, says Anna Mokandia, and wajatum. Oh, last question, okay.
All right. On the Europa League now, Chelsea, Ebabishia, Arsenal, Tottenham, Ebabishia, Man United, no. So do times are different countries, no, or national teams. Asia, England, way back on my train, no. Because Tottenham and Wolves met in 1972. And of course, yenya Chelsea, Arsenal in 2019. So way back on I train, no. Italy so amamiensa. Because in 1990, Juve met Fiorentina. And of course, Inter met AS Roma in 91.
Okay.
And of course, 1998, Inter also met Lazio. So Italy so amamiensa. Spain also amamienu. 2007, we had Sevilla against Espanyol. When one day Ramos won the second Europa League title. And of course, in 2012, Atletico Madrid with Simeone beating Marcelo Bielsa's at Bilbao. Yeah, no, Bilbao, Man United free. No. So Spain also amamienu. And of course, Germany so amabako. That was 1980 when Frankfurt defeated Borussia Mönchengladbach. So these are the times I will be able to say the same class from the same Europa League finals. Yeah, baby be Man United, any space Bilbao Stadium. No.
Okay.